Good evening, Roger Federer. Who's going to go first?
To lose a final of that magnitude, where do you think it went wrong for you today? Obviously, 2 match points perhaps?
Yeah, I mean, one shot, I guess. So, don't know which one to pick. Your choice.
What's going through your mind? Did you think you'd lost it when those 2 match points had gone?
No, not really. I mean, look, I was still happy to be at 8-all, 9-all. I don't remember what it was. You try to see the positives. You try to take it as a good thing, I guess. That you're not down a break, or that the match is not over yet. And if I could have, picked it, before the match to be at 9-all in the 5th, that wouldn't be a terrible thing. So you just always try to push yourself to see things on the better side. But it was definitely tough, to have those chances.
Roger, congratulations on a great final.
Thank you.
You kept changing the pace, accelerating, decelerating with your slice backhand. Novak was so solid off the backhands. There was a player you used to play against him in the first stage of your rivalry. So were you really surprised how solid he was dealing with your slice?
No, I mean, look, he's been doing that very well against me in the past. I played him with a lot of slices as well in Paris, and he handles that one very well. Time and time again, he's able to go down and make sure he sets himself up nicely and puts himself in position. So, I mean, he gives away anyway very little unforced errors. So you got to push him to do those, and if you can't, then you got to play aggressive yourself. And I did that. I thought I had a good mix, but obviously Novak was also playing very well.
You won 14 more points today. Does that make you feel like you were the better player, or no?
It really doesn't matter, actually. I know that what I did well, and how close I was. So I don't need to feel that way. I think I can be happy about my performance.
Roger, however you and Rafa might feel about it, he's sort of spent a lot of time being like the number 3 guy, trying to crack through with you guys and stuff.
That was a long time ago, though.
To the general public. But still, the people, I think, you hold you and Rafa in particularly high regard. Do you think this changes that in the public's eye?
You got to go to the streets and ask those people and the fans. I mean, look, we know how strong Novak is, and has been for many, many years as well. Of course, every win, every other extra win, every other streak, all adds to the tally, no doubt about it.
Roger, you have these 2 guys behind you who are trying to catch you in the all-time list of slam wins. You have many records. This is one of them. For you, is that element of the sport exciting? Is it irrelevant? Is it stressful?
Well, I mean, it used to be a really, really big deal, I guess, when you were close, I guess 2 behind, and then eventually you tie, then eventually you break. So that was big, It's been different since, naturally, because, the chase is in a different place, and I take motivation from different places, not so much from trying to stay ahead, because I broke the record, and if somebody else does, well, that's great for them, and you can't protect everything anyway, and I didn't become a tennis player for that. I really didn't, It's about trying to win Wimbledon, trying to have good runs here, playing in front of such an amazing crowd, and in front of, in this center court against players like Novak and so forth, that's what I play for. So, so things are different now, but I'm very happy with my level of play nowadays still.
Roger, what have been the most important factors in your ability to come back from defeats like this when you've been so close and the stakes have been so high and both players have played so well?
So your question is?
What have been the most important factors for your ability to bounce back from defeats like this?
Yeah, I mean, similar to getting broken, when serving for the match, take it on your chin, you move on, and you try to forget, and you try to take the good things out of this match. You know, it's just tons of it. You know, and like similar to '08, maybe I will look back at it and think like, well, it's actually not that bad after all. You know, but for now it hurts, and it should. You know, like every loss hurts here at Wimbledon. But yeah, I think it's a mindset, and I'm very strong at being able to move on. You know, because I don't want to be depressed about actually an amazing tennis match.
No, sorry, lady back there.
Roger, it's the first time that a tiebreaker has been played in a final here. Were you kind of looking forward to the tiebreaker coming, or would you have preferred it to go open-ended as in previous years?
It is what it is. You know, I respect whatever the rule is. You know, and you play with it. I don't know if I was looking forward to it or not. I was feeling good about either scenario. So yeah, so really it is what it is, you know.
You played a lot of tennis coming into Wimbledon this year compared with perhaps the last 2 seasons. Is that a strategy you think has sort of paid off in terms of your fitness and endurance? And how do you see it panning out for the rest of the season? Will you take longer time off, or will you keep up that momentum?
Yeah, I mean, I think it definitely maybe helped me to play the clay, I guess, to stay match fit, you know, match tough, you know, and because in practice you can only do so much, you know. Am I going to do the same exactly next year? I don't know yet on the clay. Now I'm happy that, you know, I played as good and I felt as good as I did, you know, throughout the championships and also Halle and so forth, and also right now sitting here. So there's a lot of positives to take away from the journey I've been on for the last few months. I mean, looking ahead, we had decided in the team that I was going to skip Montreal anyway already a week ago, and just give myself enough time for, you know, I mean, I wish I had more, but I don't. So I'm just going to take enough time off that what I can, and then prepare for Cincinnati and get going from then on again.
How tough is a loss like this to take? Would it have been easier? If it was a straight set affair? Is it easier to recover from that and move on?
It's hard to tell. I don't know if losing 2-2 feels better than this one. At the end, it actually doesn't matter, you know, to some extent. You know, you might feel more disappointed, sad, over angry. I don't know what I feel right now. You know, I just feel like it's such an incredible opportunity missed. I can't believe it, you know, but it is what it is, you know.
Behind you.
What an incredible match on an incredible court, destroying international attention. Some said it was like tennis at its very best. Can you, even though you've just stepped off court, can you just talk about a match like this and what it shows about tennis and what a great sport it is?
Well, I mean, all of us working in this sport, we know what a great sport it is. I don't think we need the matches per se, but maybe we need them to sometimes, you know, cross over to other sports and maybe get to the fans in the streets and so forth, you know. So if that's the case, that this match did something like this, I think that's great. Yeah, I mean, I think it was a great match. It was wonderful points played. It had everything, and Novak played also, I mean, amazing today. So I hope, you know, it resonates in a big way, you know. So yeah, from that side, I don't know if I answered the question or not. I forgot what you asked, actually.
We have time for 2 more English questions. Lady here and then here.
Roger, you had a pretty big fan of yours in the audience today, John Bercow, who's a British politician. Did you have any time to catch up with him during this year's competition?
No, but I heard he's a big fan, and I've met him a few times back at the World Tour finals, but no.
Roger, it's a little early, but comparisons with 2008, the level of play, your feelings about quality of the match?
Well, this one is more straightforward maybe in some ways, because we didn't have the rain delays, we didn't have the night coming in and all that stuff, you know. So I think, but sure, you know, epic ending, so close and so many moments. So yeah, I mean, sure there's similarities, you know, but you got to go dig and see what they are, you know. I'm the loser both times. So that's the only similarity I see.
2009.
Thank you.
9. Did he say 9 or 8? He said 8.
No, also
To rub it in, it's good. It's all good.
That's the other one.
Thank you. We need to change language.
Yeah, no worries.
Bravo, Roger, pour un magnifique tournoi. J'aimerais juste avoir un peu tes pensées.